Tony, is this the right hat?
No.
Is this the right hat?
No, what are you thinking? Come on.
What'd you do with my lucky hat?
Come on, man. Get it together.
This has got to be, because he's the king of horror.
Really? Really? You think that's the right hat? No. Come on, man. You got it. Get it together. Come on. Yes! Finally! Finally, that is the right hat. If you haven't guessed by now, we're doing Nightmare on Elm Street, and we're ranking them. Join us, please.
Well, hello. I'm Kenny, and this is
I'm Tony.
Close. And we're Dots Adventures. And it has taken us a while to get through the Nightmare on Elm Street with my working and sleeping. It's basically it. Work and sleep.
Work and sleep. Work and sleep.
It was 9 movies that we can figure.
Yeah.
Some of them we've never seen. Some of them we wish we had never seen twice. And we finally have seen them twice. This filmology about the 8-disc set, Nightmare on Elm Street. At one time, he was my favorite horror character because he was slaying them with his humor and his knives.
I've never really been that much of a fan. I don't know, he just seemed a little cheesy, I guess.
I never did think he was cheesy. When I was a little kid, I was terrified of the movie. And then I also heard the Blue Oyster Cult, Don't Fear the Reaper, when I was going to bed at one time. And the two of those together terrified me. So I give my rankings. I put my rankings on the board already, and then Tony will rank hers.
I like ranking them as we go, give you a surprise. He just throws them all up on there. He don't care.
I put down number 1 as my number 1. Because I definitely break them down in tiers. There's good ones, and there is horrible ones.
We're supposed to start at the bottom of the list.
I'm giving you my number 1.
I know.
It's cutting straight to
That's what I'm saying.
straight to the good stuff.
Doing it wrong.
Straight to the good stuff. And now I'll start at the bottom, like I've been told I should have to begin with. What I did was Dream Child, or Part 5, as not so good. I definitely break them down. There's 9 movies, and there's 5 at the bottom that are just horrible. And this is the worst one of the worst. As she was saying, it was pretty cheesy.
Let me slide right here. I'm gonna come over here so I can write my number 9.
I'm gonna zoom y'all in.
Zoom. My number 9 is also number 5, Dream Child. That's how bad that one was.
What was your takeaway from that movie, Tony?
What do you remember about that one? I'll tell you. That one, the lady was pregnant and her child was having dreams. And I just thought that was a little far-fetched with the pregnancy stuff. That's why it's called the Dream Child. The child in her belly was having dreams.
It was terrible. The kills were bad. Some of the punchlines, the jokes were terrible. It fifth in the line should have been better, and it was not. For me, at least, it was not.
I had wrote down comics, so I think that was something to do with comics on there. Time to take your medicine.
Time to take my medicine. It always is time to take my medicine.
So yeah, it was just terrible. I was like, that's just too far-fetched for me with the baby having dreams and bringing Freddie. I'm like, really? Come on. So
5.
you could have just clicked on
Yep. It made $22 million at the box office, by the way, on a budget of $8 million. So,
it. I made money.
yep.
Released in '89.
Yeah, it's at the bottom. Then I'm gonna go with number 8, Freddy versus Jason. If you're in it for the kill factors, that's all that movie was kill after kill. It seemed like to me. Anytime you take two franchises and you put them together, it kind of doesn't fit like a puzzle to me. Freddy bringing him in because he doesn't have the power to kill for himself, so he wants Jason to kill. I thought the best part of that was Jason's mom. I thought she was fairly recasted and looked good. It made money as well. It made 116 million worldwide and 82 million nationally. I've been told by watching other YouTube videos that these are huge, these verses, and they would like to do more of them. They just can't buy the rights to them because it really costs a lot to produce that type of movie, getting two franchises. Then I went with Dream Master Part 4.
Why didn't you put mine?
All right.
We're just gonna go through your list.
Nope.
Well, I was still on Freddy versus Jason. I remember going to we saw that movie at the drive-in movie theater.
No way.
No, not me and Kenny, me and my kids and my sister. And it was good then because we were outside watching it, and we laid out a blanket in front of the car. It was just fun to watch. But anyways, my number 8 is number 2.
Number 2.
Number 2, which is Freddy's Revenge. Yes.
What did you not like about that, Tony?
Freddy's Revenge. Well, I got that it was too cheesy. It had the bus that was going out of control. Freddy took over the boy's body, and it made it look like he was the one killing. And then at the end, the bus was back again. And it was just all cheesy. I know I keep using that word, but that's what these are. They're cheesy.
I didn't like the whole bus thing either. It helped the haunts though. If you could buy a cheap bus, you could throw Freddy on there. You could put Freddy one year and Jeepers Creepers the next year on the bus. So it helped with the haunts, your local haunts. So I already told you my number 7 was Dream Master.
Number 4, huh? Mine is number 6. Freddy's Dead.
Hated Freddy's Dead as well. The cheesy level just kept going on, and it just over the top.
I had wrote on my notes, stupid as well.
Yeah, they were towards the end of this series. They were really hard to watch.
That one did have Alice Cooper in it, which pushed it up to my number 7 versus number 8. It also had Roseanne and Tom Arnold.
Freddy's Dead did?
Yeah, is that what I wrote down? Yeah, number 6, Freddy's Dead.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what I put down too. That's the reason it is number 6 on my list, because it raised up just a little bit more because he had Alice Cooper in it. Well, it would have been farther down on the list as well.
I didn't think it was enough to go any higher than number 7.
So I give it a couple positions just off of having Alice Cooper in it.
I couldn't. It is all kind of stupid.
It would have been better if Arquette would have come back for her part, I believe. Instead, they recasted somebody and just moved on.
They had Freddie's daughter was in this one.
But it's supposed to be an Arquette, and they just, same name, just put in a different actress. Because she didn't want to do it. It's not Take My Medicine time this time.
No, that was Mara. Hey, Mara. I see your text.
She ain't watching.
You better watch now, Mara.
So, yeah.
So we're now up to number 6.
That's her number 6. I done told you my number 6 was Freddy's Dead. We done discussed it, why it was there. Alice Cooper. That's it.
Well, my number 6 is number 8. Freddy versus Jason. Because I just thought it was better than the other ones. That's all. That's the only reason. Better than the other 3.
Because she likes Jason.
I do like Jason. That helped for sure.
Yep.
I love Jason.
I just knew that Freddie was carrying the movie because he was the only one talking in it.
That's true. Jason still does not say a word.
So then I went with The New Nightmare as my number 5. I think they start getting a little bit better again here. Because I did like the premises of it being a movie inside of a movie. He was writing a script about, his dreams of the movies he had created. Wes Craven was actually in the movie. He played a big part in it. Robert Englund was there. Heather was back in it.
And her dad.
Yep. So it brought a lot of the characters, a lot of nostalgia back from the first movie. So I enjoyed that aspect of it. So what was yours? New Nightmare as well.
I'm taking that back.
No. You have The New Nightmare as the number 9. The movie.
That's right. Yeah, I wrote it wrong. It is number 9, but it's the remake.
It's a reboot of the series.
I don't have nothing to write. I won't do it like this. I wrote it wrong because I was listening to him at the same time.
I had a paper towel.
All right. Well,
right there it is.
I got it. The remake. That's what it is.
The reboot with the kid from Bad News Bears.
Yeah.
As Freddie. Jack Haley.
Yeah.
I thought he had some really good lines. What didn't look good to me was the makeup or mask that he was wearing. I would really wish they'd have kept the style. I don't know if that's copyrighted to Robert Englund or what. It just didn't work for me as well. I did enjoy the movie, and it went more into his backstory and him being the child molester and giving the kids nightmares and stuff. I enjoyed that aspect of it. But like I said, his one-liners were really good, and it was more modern because it is the newest movie in the line of movies in the series.
That's the reason it got to where it is right now. I wasn't a fan of Jackie Haley. Is that his name?
Yeah.
Jack Haley. I guess because I'm just so used to Robert Englund, it just looked weird. The face looked weird. His voice was weird. It was weird.
Yeah, at some point, my wife goes, "That don't sound right, don't look right." I said, "It's not Robert Englund."
I know, but I thought, I don't know. It's just not right.
All right, so my next one would be the reboot. I put it up higher, and I've already discussed why I enjoyed that movie. So we'll move on to your number 4 as well.
My number 4 is number 4. The Dream Master.
We done discussed that movie as well and why I didn't like it.
We did, because that was your number 7.
Yep. So we discussed that, and then you heard both. I don't know if you want to add anything to it.
It brought back some people from
3.
From part 3. So I kind of have 3 high up on my list. So I thought that was, it didn't have Patricia Arquette in it. She was played by somebody else. Her character, Kristen, was still in it. But then, of course, I think they all die. So, spoiler alert.
What? A spoiler alert on a 30-year movie? All right, number 3 is Nightmare 2. I thought it was all right. It was a good remake. I thought so. That's just me.
That was terrible.
Yeah. Hey, what are you gonna say?
Wait a minute, Nightmare 2?
Nightmare 2. You got Nightmare 2 down here, Freddy's Revenge.
Really?
Yep.
Really?
Yep. So what's your 3?
My 3 is number 7. A New Nightmare, which we've already discussed. It's one we've already discussed. With Nancy and all them coming back. Heather, whatever you want to call her.
Well, it looks like we're going to be unanimous on our last 2 choices. Unless Tony has screwed this up terribly. I've done told you my first one was the first one. So then that slots out Dream Warrior as part 3. And I did enjoy the Dokken soundtrack. So that's why it's there. Every time I hear that song, I think of the movie. And vice versa. You can't watch that movie without thinking of the band.
Me too.
Us being hard rock, heavy metal, 80s kids means a lot.
Yeah.
So now we're going to rank. I don't even know if we're going to rank all 9.
We probably should.
Probably should, she said.
Use black or green.
Use black or green. Well, it seems like it's unanimous choice across the top.
Well, yeah.
I'm going to let you do it. The first 2, Elm Street and Dream Warrior, bam, bam. Knocking that out just like that.
All right. Number 1 and number 2. All right, here we got either number 7 or number 2. I got my number 2 way down here. Number 7 is closer together. 9's real close. 4's far apart. 5, look here, this one's definitely 5. It's definitely the last one. So, what do you think?
Well,
Let's see, 9's real close to being up top. So it might either, number 9 needs to be either here or here, unless you want to put 7. And then you got...
Let's go with a reboot. Let's put the reboot at 9.
This is all right, the remake right here.
Yep.
Number 9.
As much as Tony didn't like Jack Haley, he's coming in number 3. So then that leaves us with 7 coming in at 4 then.
Okay.
So let's jump down to the bottom and
So then you got 2 here. You got 6 coming in close right here. And then 8 and 7 and 7 right there.
I think Freddy's Dead with Alice Cooper needs to go 6. It's just one spot off of where you had it, and that's where I had it riding out.
Well, that'd be number 5 then. So you mean right here?
No, we already put 6 up there, didn't we?
No,
Yep.
I mean, but it's in the 5th position.
You already put it up there?
Well, that's what I just now did.
Okay, yeah. That's it.
All right, well, we still need number 2, 4, 8. And
The highest one on the board left
4.
is my number 2. Movie number 2 is 3 on my list. And it's 8 for you. And out of those choices, what do you got as high? Dream Master
I got Dream Master, yeah.
is 4.
And you got it at 7.
So let's put Freddy's versus Jason at 7. We'll be compromising right here.
was going to say, you're confusing me again. Why are you doing that?
I'm not trying to confuse you at all. It's 20. 20.
2 and 4.
2 and 4. I thought 4 was a total garbage.
And I thought 2 was a total garbage.
All right, well, let's go with 8 up to 6. And then we're putting 2 and then 4.
All right, there you go. There's our ranking. About knocked the whole board over just now with my foot.
All this production we put into this, she's about to take it down just like that.
Just like that.
So, I would not recommend watching them all. In case you have, if you have, or if you are a big Freddy fan, leave a comment and tell us why we're wrong on thinking half of these movies are garbage. Over half of them are garbage.
Yeah, I would agree.
We like Freddy as a horror icon. We'd probably put him on the modern Mount Rushmore of horror icons.
Yes, he is iconic. I like him for that reason.
But it was hard to watch some of these.
Yes.
Even with the first ones, the technology has advanced so much beyond what they've done with the movies. And then some of the later ones, they use too much of technology in them. When he's a worm coming at you, it was terrible.
That was terrible.
Him slinking underneath the table and him coming out of people's chest. All bad, all bad. I think the guys who did Scream reboot need to get a hold of this, or even the guys that did the Halloween reboot may want to take a look at doing some Nightmare. Just my guessing on that. I think they could do better with it. Reboot a couple of them. We'd probably watch it. At least once.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
I don't know what our next adventure will be, but it will not be a quick adventure. What we got left? We got some Saws to do. Michael Myers. We got some Jasons.
Yeah. We still got the Hellraiser.
Yep.
I don't even know.
Have we done all the purges?
No, I don't think so, have we?
I don't think so.
I've already forgotten what we've done.
Tony really wants to do the Jasons. I think that'd probably be, if she had a vote, well, she does, our next series.
Well, I'm equally, I like Jason and Michael equally, believe it or not.
Yep, but we're not doing both of them. We'll probably save the Michael Myers for the last.
Yeah. They got probably the most, I think, between him and Jason.
Yeah. So do you want to do the Jasons next, or?
Yeah, we can.
Or you want to do Purge or Saw or Hellraiser?
Oh, I'm not looking forward to Saw. I'll just tell you that now. But what do we have? Do we already have Jason here?
I don't know. Well, I think we got enough to start watching.
Okay. Well, it's either going to be Jason or I know we got Hellraiser and we got Purge. Every one of those three. It'll be a surprise.
Be a surprise.
Be a surprise.
So, once again, this is Kenny, and that's Tony. We'd like for you to like, share, and subscribe to Dot's Adventures. We do Rank'ems. We do Rock Adventures. We do Decorating Adventures. We do some DIY stuff.
Just all kinds of stuff. Road trips, whatever.
Yep, we're going to Rockville in a couple weeks.
Yeah. 2 more weeks, 2.5 more weeks.
We're doing some videos from Daytona before.
Yeah.
And then this week, we're doing Shinedown and Blackstone Cherry.
2 Shinedown shows.
So we'll do some venue reviews and previews and all that good stuff. If you haven't seen them, it'll be a preview. And if you've been to the show, it'll be a review. So once again, thanks for watching.